back to posters of a thrill series. We are here at the Universal Orlando Resort here for another great visit that's going to come on by. And yeah, today's going to be a great day. You can see some of the Halloween Horror Nights stuff, the Ghostbusters stuff, which is actually over there. And then yeah, which is actually pretty interesting. But we're actually going to go to Studios first today and do some stuff over there for the time being, and just see what else comes after that. But there is a lot of Halloween Horror Nights stuff that's actually all around here in City Walk, and you can see all around here as you can see. So yeah, we're gonna get inside the park, and it should be a great day. So without further ado, let's get today's visit here for Universal. So last time we were here at Universal was in very, very late July when that Harry Potter announcement came on by over there, and which was actually very cool, and we actually got to see all that. But we were actually there the same day there. But we're gonna show you some cool things about the areas that's been around here for any of the new updates that's been going around here. So we'll show you. Alright, so as you can see, as we are making over here to Studios, they have the Halloween Horror Nights stuff, which is actually up right now, which they have Insidious, The Quiet Place, Ghostbusters, and Universal's Monsters Eternal Bloodlines right there. And you can see the kind of like a colorful kind of medallion. I remember last year was actually black, which is actually which was interesting. But so yeah, we're gonna get inside the park here and see what's new here for the resort here for Studios, and spend the first part of the day over here. So it should be interesting. And yeah, so there's actually a cool thing I never noticed, but well, I did notice there's actually like a VIP tour you can actually do for Studios, which is actually right over there, which is actually pretty cool. So we're gonna get inside the park here, and it should be interesting. Alright, we just did the Bourne Spectacular not too long ago. It was actually pretty good. You can see some of the Halloween Horror Nights, well, for the merch over there, or the kind of the setup, I guess you could say. But yeah, it was actually pretty good, and yeah, it kind of looks like it actually kind of ran out. Man, Doc's actually out there, which is actually pretty cool. So yeah, then there's actually some meet and greets over here for the Simpsons and stuff. So that's a pretty interesting thing to walk out on. Alright, so yeah, we just did Bourne Spectacular not too long ago, and it was actually pretty good. There's actually a horror makeup show that's actually going to start around 2:30, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, so I guess now we're going to go over to maybe over here and just see what the day brings here for Universal Orlando. So it should be interesting. Alright, so yeah, we just did Men in Black Alien Attack. I probably had like one of the worst luck on that whole entire ride right there. I got like 15,000, which is not the best, and yeah, that was just not good luck at all. And then top it, I actually had to, I tried to do the bonus at the very end where we pushed that red button, and it didn't even work. So so much for that. But yeah, that's just unfortunate. But anyways. Alright, we were able to do Men in Black Alien Attack twice, which was actually pretty good. So now we're gonna go over to show some more interesting updates for Halloween Horror Nights as we join through the steps here for Universal Orlando Resort. And it should be an interesting time altogether. So we're gonna go around here, and it should be interesting. So I see Nightmare Fuel, Nocturnal Circus, which is one of the shows. You see the next show, which is going to be the first one, is going to be at 8 p.m., which is pretty interesting. But as you can see, this is what the sign in the building right here. I wonder what I guess this building is basically just used for this, I guess, just, but when Halloween Horror Nights doesn't even go around, it's kind of just sitting there. So I don't know if it's gonna just stay like this, but I mean, there is a show that I guess they're just using this for Halloween Horror Nights for the time being, which is pretty interesting. But anyways. But that line's even too long, and I don't really feel like waiting in that because I did do it before, and the Cinderella line was actually even long too, and the floor is very slippery here, so I have to be careful because it did rain just recently. But yeah, so anyways. Alright, so one attraction that is actually closed till November 6th is actually Fast and Furious Supercharged, which has actually been closed, and it's actually going to be closed because of the house they're using for Halloween Horror Nights is going to be in that area. So they actually closed the whole thing off and will not be open until November 6th. So yeah, that's actually pretty interesting, but it will open by just a couple of months because of the Halloween Horror Nights stuff that's going on. But pretty interesting other than the last. But we're going to head over to, I guess, maybe Transformers or originally, but we'll see. Alright, so we're gonna go check out the new Tribute Store. I have no idea what it looks like in here, so this is gonna be a very first time just for a surprise here. Basically, I have no idea, and this should be interesting because it's one of the Halloween themes that go around here. Because you know, it's this is what they do, and it's actually back in its original location here, and it's actually pretty interesting what they actually have all around here.
Let's go this way.
This is kind of cooler.
Okay, let's go this way.
Yeah. You can get it, it's a show. I don't know if I like the feel of it though.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting. Yeah, this is pretty neat. And then yeah, this is pretty cool. Wish they actually have this set up just from the recent areas I remember. So it's pretty interesting how they have this all around here. I guess you can kind of say around here, but yeah, this is a pretty interesting room in here, I guess. See some Insidious merch, which is actually over there. It's kind of like a sewer kind of like a theme around here, which is actually pretty interesting. But yeah, I can see some of more of the stuff over here. You can see, so you can get like a Chucky. Like a kind of like a thing over here. I don't really know what it is. I'm not really too sure what it is. I think it's like a popcorn bucket. Sorry if I'm wrong there, but yeah, this is pretty interesting how they actually have this all set up around here. But pretty interesting. Yeah, it's a it's a popcorn bucket. So yeah, this is pretty interesting.
Whoa, that's cool.
And this is interesting thing over here as well. And then yeah, it's kind of like a similar type of thing from the recent houses from the recent Tribute stores that were actually over here. So it wasn't so yeah. So yeah, that Tribute store wasn't actually too bad at all. The front entrance is kind of weird. I mean, I wish they could have like done something a little bit more better for the front entrance, which is right over there. But I mean, it was still good for what it was. And you can see Red Rocket in the background, which is over there. So yeah, I mean, it looks fine, but I wish they could do a little more detail on that. But it is what it is for the front entrance. But the other, but inside the Tribute store itself was actually pretty good. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, like a sewer, like graffiti kind of feel, I guess. But you know, it's for the Halloween one, of course. So pretty interesting. Alright, I just did Transformers, and I don't really know what we're gonna do next. Possibly go over to ET and try that out just to see, and maybe try something else here. But we'll see what we'll do. And I do know that we might try to do something else, but we're gonna go see, and should be interesting. Alright, so we just finished up with alright, so we actually have a dinner reservation at Margaritaville, which was over here in City Walk, so we're gonna go there very shortly. Then probably spend the rest of the day over at Islands of Adventures and see how that goes. So yeah, we're gonna go over to Margaritaville, which is actually over there, so it should be interesting. Alright, so we just finished up with Margaritaville, and it was actually not that bad. It was okay. The fish tacos were pretty good. You could actually definitely taste the fish, but there was like some like weird I don't know what it was, like some some type of I think it was like some type of Mexican food that wasn't that great, but the rest of it was actually pretty fine, but it was actually pretty decent there. So yeah, so pretty interesting for that. Alright, we made it side of Islands of Adventures, and yeah, that crowd from Universal Studios has made their way over here, and this is going to be a huge just mess over here, but we're going to try to make the best of it as we can over here. So yeah, this is going to be interesting to say the least, but we're just going to go around here for Islands of Adventures, and should be interesting, and hopefully we can get on a decent amount of rides here, so we'll see. So yeah, it wasn't actually not too bad. There was a little bit of a line to get inside the park, which is pretty much expected, since a lot of the people from studios was coming over here, so it's kind of expected for the line to be a little bit backed up, but it's kind of crowded, not like too crazy, but it just hopefully the wait times are not too bad. I mean, when I was looking on the log ride, it said the wait times were pretty manageable, so it should be interesting, and I hope it's not too bad. I mean, it's actually not too bad. It said the Incredible Hulk was actually only a 20-minute wait. Jurassic Park River Adventure was 25 minutes. And then, it wasn't too terrible, but that could easily just change. So they're going to see how the single rider line looks for the Incredible Hulk, and just take it off from there. There's actually some work being done over here for the Hulk, and yeah, I hope the single rider line is actually open. There's actually some construction over here, which is actually pretty interesting, but yeah, hopefully the Hulk is actually not bad. I did see no one in the single rider line. I actually hope the single rider line is actually even open, which I guess we'll have to go find out for ourselves. Yeah, there's a big mess over here, but yeah, I hope the single rider line's open, so we shall see. Alright, I just did the Hulk, and it wasn't that bad. I remember the last time I actually rode it, there was like a separate line for like the single rider line, but for some reason this time it was actually had to wait to get to the single rider line, which was actually pretty interesting, but still a good ride on the Hulk, and can't complain. Alright, so yeah, I went over Spider-Man. It was about 45 minutes, and I mean, I would do it, but it's just, it is what it is, didn't really feel like waiting that long, but I probably could have. But anyways, we're gonna head over to, I try to do at least a water ride, because the thing is, the last time I actually was trying to do Dilly-Doo rides to Ripside Falls, and yeah, that was a long wait time, and did not go as well, so hopefully we can go over there and figure something out, but it should be interesting. Well, this water effect was actually working, but then of course when I put oh, there it is, it's actually working, which is actually pretty cool. I've never seen that in a while. Alright, so I don't know if you could tell, yeah, I got it soaked after riding Dilly-Doo rides to Ripside Falls, but it looks like that will be doing here for Coasters of the Thrills here. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that bell notification for any future uploads, and